Said I just miss you, I just miss us, baby. All I know is you don't hear my line no more. Oh, oh, you don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can't keep this on the low. I want you to make it ring, ring. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. Yeah, you PMS like a bitch. I would know. And you overthink, always speak critically. I should know that you're no good for me. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, but you don't really wanna go. Oh, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Energy, now's a dead battery. Used to laugh about the thing, now you're plain boring. I should know that you're not gonna change. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, but you don't really wanna go. Oh, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Someone call a doctor. Got a case of love bipolar. Stuck on a roller coaster. Can't get off this ride. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, but you don't really wanna go. Oh, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and
Fussing and fighting, we back at it again. I know that it's my fault, you don't understand. I got memories, this is crazy. You ain't nothing like the girl I used to know. Good with mom, good with pop, good with all my niggas. I should try, truth is I wanna let you in, but damn these memories, and it's crazy. You ain't nothing like the girl I used to know.
Girl, I really wanna work this out 'cause I'm tired of fighting.
Tired
And I really hope you stay with me the way I want you. I said I really wanna work this out, dear girl, I'm trying. It's no excuse, no excuse.
But I got
this box where my heart used to be.
But I got
this box where my heart used to
can't I get it right? Just can't let it go. I open up, she let me down. I won't feel that no more. I got memories. This is crazy. She ain't nothing like the girl I used to know. I don't mean it to get out of you, baby, but I can't help it. Cause my heart is in the same old condition that baby left it. And I apologize. Look me in my eyes and promise you won't do me the same.
Girl, I really wanna work this out, cause I'm tired of fighting. And I really hope you still want me the way I want you.
Baby,
I said I really wanna work this out, damn girl, I'm trying. It's no excuse, no excuse. I got this icebox where my heart used to be.
Said I got
This icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
I got this icebox where my heart used to be.
Said I got this icebox
where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
I don't wanna be stuck off in this cold, cold world. Don't wanna mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl. Don't wanna mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl. Don't wanna mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl.
I don't wanna be stuck up in this cold, cold
Cause I don't wanna
mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl. Don't wanna mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl. Don't wanna mess this up, better keep your eye on me, girl. Girl, I really wanna work this out, cause I'm tired of fighting. And I really hope you still want me the way I want you. I said I really wanna work this out, damn girl, I'm trying. It's no excuse, no excuse.
said
I got this icebox where my heart used to be. This icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
I got this icebox where my heart used to be. This icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so
Break it down and I had the whole world watching. But the worst part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died, and nobody close try to stop me. Long as everybody getting paid, right? Everything will be okay, right? I'm winning, so nobody tripping. Bet if I ever fall off, everybody go miss. At night, I'm sitting in the dark room thinking, probably why I always end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How can somebody so blessed wanna slit they wrist? Shit, I probably bleed out some Pinot. When they find me, I'm in Valentino. Ayy, he pouring me shots, thinking it's lit. Ha, little did he know. This pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him. Yeah, pink nails round his neck. But this ain't domestic. Ayy, think it's going down. Ha, now he stand corrected. Ayy, this pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him. Ayy, damn, I got problems. Never thought a bitch like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss my parents. Way too anxious. Always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating. Getting his dick sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more of this shit I can take. How long you been worried about me telling people that's not me? Honestly, I kinda feel like you plotting, watching. Why is you speaking on me at my lowest when you acted like you ain't know? I was tripping, going crazy, and they low-key hating so they ain't gon' say shit. Damn, I finally see I'm killing myself when bitches will die to be me. This pussy depressed, I'm about to stress him. Yeah, pink nails round his neck, but this ain't domestic. Ayy, think it's going down. Now he stand corrected. Ayy, this pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him. I ain't going, yeah, no emotion. Ayy, back outside, yeah, back in motion. Ayy, he keep calling, I ignore it. He say I'm crazy, don't I know it?
wish I could rip out a page of my memory, cause I put too much energy in me. Can't wait till I get through this phase, cause it's killing me. Too bad we can't rewrite our own history. Such a mystery when he's here with me. It's hard to believe I'm still lonely. Chances fading now, patience running out. This ain't how it's supposed to be. I'm having nightmares from sleeping with the enemy. How do we reverse the chemistry? I don't want us to be the enemy. This love is taking all of my energy. Energy, my energy. Taking all of my energy. Energy, my energy. Taking all of my energy. Seems only like yesterday. Not even gravity could keep your feet off the ground when you were with me. How could two be as one and become so divided now? There's no use hiding from the misery now. Such a mystery when he's here with me. It's hard to believe I'm still lonely. Chances fading now, patience running out. This ain't how it's supposed to be. I'm having nightmares from sleeping with the enemy. How do we reverse the chemistry? I don't want us to be the enemy. This love is taking all of my energy. Energy, my energy. Taking all of my energy. Energy, energy, energy. Taking all of. Cause you're taking all of my energy. Sleeping with the enemy. How do we reverse the chemistry? I don't want us to be the enemy. This love is taking all of my energy. Sleeping with the enemy. How do we reverse the chemistry? I don't want us to be the enemy. This love is taking all of my energy. Energy, energy, energy. Taking all of my energy. Energy, taking energy. Taking all of. You're killing me. You're taking all of me. This love is taking all of my energy.
Hey, Jock.
What up?
Quick produced it.
Hell yeah.
Crazy, homie.
My cutthroat. I got some on the east side, the west
West
coast.
side.
Big braids on your head.
West
Get up,
side.
get up,
West
get up.
side.
My cutthroat.
West side.
I got some on the east and the west coast.
West side.
They whip game real good. They got the best.
Side.
Get up,
Side.
get up.
I'm coming straight for your neck, dog. Razor blade. In California, back on the block. I'm from Compton, motherfucker. The city of G's. We ain't got pretty, but we got plenty of these. All my cutthroat, gang banging, cut. Original bad boy, you even Puff know. We ain't mad about Pac, we know who did it. We just mad that him and Big got crossed in 966. I was 16 then, Lil inspired. Now me and Jock riding, homie, put that on the wire. If hip hop was a building, I set it on fire and leave everybody to burn except Maya. Now, I rescue all my niggas first and let them. On the East Coast, the say I'm dumb hot, and when I'm in the South, you can just ask Young Jock.
Cutthroat, my cutthroat. I got some on the east and the west coast. Dead braids on your head. Get up, get up, get up. My cut 30, my cut 30. I got some on the east and the west coast. They whip game real good. They got the best. Get up, get up.
Hey, I know on some edge hangers. Zone 3, the rich to coast. Yeah, they head banging for less than a brick of salt. Well acquainted with fiends and even addicts. My work the triple beams and they dope at it. Hey, you don't want no static. Holes through your chest, hard to breathe like asthmatics. Just like big, I don't kidnap your kid. Throw him over the bridge. When I'm on the east, I'm ballin' with that Jimmy Cat. Bad everywhere, they all on my Jimmy sack. We blowin' sour D's, 150 packs. I f with real G's, like the diplomats. When I'm in Cali, we blowin' cess. Call my Cabin, fuck away my stress. The only coach you see Lokes and Dickie suits on moguls. Chirp my J Taylor on the boot. My cutthroat. I got some on the east and the west coast. Dead prayers on your head, get up. Get up, get up. My cutthroat. I got some on the east and the west coast. They whip game real good, they got the best. Get up, get up.
Now shouts to Young Jock, another one to block. You can meet me in the hood, the engine running on my drop. And we was just running from the cops, cooking.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to CT Time. My name is Aziza Red. The Black Women's Health Project determined that the domestic violence and the number of health issues facing Black women, and the data tells us a painful truth that 48% of Black women experience domestic violence in their lifetime compared to the 30.2% of white women. 3 out of 10 women at one point are stalked, physically assaulted, or raped by an intimate partner, compared to the 1 out of every 10 men. And too many times we let our past traumas influence how we see and how we love in the world, or hurt in the future. And that brings us to today's topic: hurt people. Why not just walk away? So we have with us today,
Hello, my name is Zaire. I'm 20. I'm a rapper and a personal security guard. So, yeah.
how long have you been doing security work?
3 years. Well, yeah, this would be going to my 4th, but yeah, 3 years.
So, like, when you're doing like security job work, have you like ever seen a domestic violence situation just pop off?
Not really pop off, but a build up to it.
Build up. What do you mean build up? Like,
so it was
baby steps.
Yeah, like it was a party. It started at the bar. They was arguing. She pushed him, so they walked way up. Then they went upstairs. Come to find out, he had smacked her, and her friends started jumping him. Me, I was conflicted because I didn't know if I wanted to help him because he
fighting in the club is fighting in the club and frowned upon. So you know.
It is. But we all have a rule that if it's deserved, it's deserved. It's better than us intervening. So I had to break it up because, yeah, it was getting too out of hand. So,
is that one of the only times you've ever seen something like that happen in the club?
But that was one of the worst times. So, there's been other times I've seen it and they just didn't talk to each other. They each did something petty.
Because she kind of got her lick back. Do you think that was equal?
I mean, I don't think there's no equal to it in general.
Her friend just so happened to be there that day.
I just feel like if it gets that serious, just leave it alone. No one deserves to be hit or abused in any type of way.
Have you ever been in a domestic violence situation? The smirkio gotta go. What you smirkioing?
Because it's a lot that was going on in it. It wasn't funny. It's just I can laugh about it now because of how much I grew from the situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you said you have?
Yeah, it was. I was in high school. Me and this girl had met through, I think, her friend or whatnot. We met through my cousin and her friend, and we just started talking that way. So it was cool. It was cool at the start. It was just you would never expect it how it started to be how it ended. So you never seen.
Who was the abuser?
She was.
How so? If you don't mind me asking.
All right. So I'm not no angry type person, but she would be like extra petty, just mean for no reason, calling me out my name, telling me I'm not good for stuff. Then it just escalated from there.
And if you guys don't know, and if you're just now tuning in today, we are talking about domestic violence. And domestic violence can be any behavior intended to gain power or control over your partner or spouse or an intimate family member. The behavior does not have to be physically violent to be considered domestic violence. Some laws define domestic abuse as physical bodily harm or injury or assault, or the affliction of fear, or the intent of bodily harm or physical assault. If it's done to a family member or a household member, terroristic threats, criminal sexual conduct, interference with an emergency calls are also forms of domestic violence when it's considered by a family member. And that ranges from acts of abuse as vast as, saying, I think you may be in danger. That's a form of abuse as well. If you want to get really technical.
We do have a comment from Vincent. They said that, isn't there a saying that violence begots violence?
Yeah. Hurt people, violence begots violence. But that's also what leads to another question. After you were in that situation, being real, have you ever almost became the abuser?
Well, not in a relationship, not in such, no.
Like outside of a relationship?
Yeah,
like
it was.
And weren't in a relationship with the person?
No.
What? In the technicality, that's abuse too.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But I'm also, I guess, okay. So it was outside, and I had got food thrown on me by a female. And I pushed her, because she was acting, what do I do to get food thrown on me? You feel me? Didn't make sense.
And what did you do after that? Did you, proceed to...
Nah, I just left it alone and walked away.
But how did you feel being, taken out of your character?
I didn't feel like myself. I felt disrespected and such.
Would this so happen to be the same person from your high school abusive relationship?
Yes.
So one of you guys introduced violence into the relationship, and then now when you guys get angry, all you know is this will eventually or maybe get violent.
In that case, you always have to stay on your toes if that's the case, because you will always be scared.
That's scary.
Yeah. It was like that for a while.
So abuse can be a bunch of different things, like we said in the definition, from physical abuse, and that could just be from forbidding you to sleep or eat or recklessly driving a car, emotional abuse, acting jealous or possessive, blaming you for any abuse, controlling your appearance or clothing, referring to you by the wrong pronouns, or just humiliating you, period. Sexual abuse and coercion, just pressuring you to do things that you don't want to do, forcing you to dress a certain way, making you feel like they own you, drugging you, making you feel threatened, reproductive coercion. I'm tongue twisting today. Okay. Removing protection during sex or refusing to use it, forcing you to not use birth control, monitoring your cycles, financial abuse, giving you an allowance. Give me an allowance. Refusing to provide you with money, living with you but refusing to work or contribute to rent, digital abuse, using apps or social media to keep tabs on you, limiting who you could connect with on social media, sending you unwanted or sexual pictures, demanding pictures or videos from you, looking through your phone frequently without asking, and the list just really goes on.
I didn't know half of those were forms of abuse. I didn't, because who would think you would find that's weird. It's just, yeah.
It's like when you think about it, just any type of way somebody can
to control you, yeah.
It's just about people taking advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like too.
But like you said, there are phases to it. And sometimes it doesn't feel like abuse at first. You think you're just being nice. You think you're just, going with the flow. But that phase is also called the tension building phase. They said there's about 4 phases to how domestic abuse starts. So the tension building phase is when the batterer begins to assert his dominance or their power over the victim, attempt to control the victim's actions, and then phase 2, acute battering incident. During this phase, the batterer will exhibit uncontrolled violent outbursts. And then 3, abuse. 4, the remorseful phase. And then I guess the cycle tends to start over and over. In your past relationship, do you feel like it went a little something like that?
Yeah, that sounded just about right how it started and ended. Because at the end, she was so sorry. And so she swore she wanted to change and it wouldn't happen again.
Has the abuse, had the abuse gotten so bad that she drew blood from you? Were you ever gone to the hospital or anything?
Not the hospital. I had to bandage it, but yeah.
How long did it last?
The relationship, or just in general?
Both, relationship and the abuse.
I mean, like I said, at the start of the relationship, it was cool. Everything was calm, kosher. So I guess around 2 years.
And before the abuse, were there any signs that she might be like that?
Nah, like I said, she was cool. She was nice. She was.
No Carfaxes from the ex?
If it was red flags, probably chose to ignore them or just to brush it off.
I know if anything, I do want us to have a disclaimer though. We're not psychiatrists in here.
Yeah.
Trying to, talk about what happens and how it could form itself and all that.
Did you ever tell your family about it? Am I psychiatrist?
I mean, yes and no. I'm just saying, just disclaimer, before somebody comes in, what do you know about this?
Yeah. Did you ever tell your family about it?
No. Well, yes and no. Mostly no. Yeah, because, I'm a man, so why would I tell them I'm getting beat up by a girl? And yes, I was giving hints hey, I don't want to go over there. She tweaking, you feel me? So
I'm sorry, not like that, but yeah, I understand how you felt.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you did, how did they react?
They didn't. They don't know.
Oh, you said you tried to fill it out. That's what it kind of gave.
Was giving up.
Are parents watching right now?
Nah, I hope not.
After you made it out, how did you feel? Did you regain your power, or are you still trying to?
Well, for a minute, I was really depressed because it was that was all I had known. That was about myself. So I was like, all right, this sucks.
Talk about that being all you knew. Did that make you feel like it was a possibility to go back because you were like, oh, I was comfortable there. People know me as being with that person. So, I can just go back.
Yeah, it was a lot like that because at a certain time, once you experience something for a while, and then you get away from it, you're like, dang, what do I do now? Because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So it's it reprograms you to accept it and just to go with it, not to just be without it. This is such word. Yeah.
So of course you dated other people. If you hopped into another relationship after that, did you ever go and have the same arguments or bring the past into your new relationship?
Yes and no in a such way, because
Look within, brother. I do feel Dr. Phyllis. Oh my gosh. I got my glasses. I'm sorry. Am I crying? Are you okay?
because the topic would come up, but not like the same. So the topic would be about it, but wouldn't really be about it, but be about something pertaining to it.
Like in another relationship.
Yeah.
But you were just like, venting out that trauma from the past.
Yeah.
If you had a chance to redo that past relationship, but like with like a sounder mind, or like you just being the mature person that you are today, would you try?
No. But only because I feel like without that, I wouldn't be who I am now. I wouldn't know to not look for certain things and look for the things that should really give me attention, that I should really actually pay attention to.
Do you think abusers deserve the same forgiveness?
No.
And ability for growth?
But, okay, yes, maybe some. But no to
But that's
most.
also how people keep going back and getting beaten up over and over again. Because
at a certain point, if they are actually apologetic and they feel sorry, you would know the truth between that and them lying about it. But if you just blindly choose to go back, then at a certain time, as many times you go back, it's on you. Because you decided.
But they're an abuser.
Mm-hmm.
And they did all that lying and perpetrating and pretending to be a good person stuff when you were in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Don't you think they'll have their car salesman act down packed when you're not in a relationship to trick you to get back in?
Yeah, but that's what the thing you wouldn't be looking for. You'd be looking for something that has changed. Because that's obvious. You'd be looking for, she going to lie? Are they going to lie about this, that, and that? But what you want to see is how they grown while y'all work together. And if you don't see any growth and you blindly choose to go back into that same situation, it's your fault. You can only blame yourself because you chose to go back.
Have you ever had any sisters or female friends go through domestic violence?
Yes.
Did you go save them?
Yes.
How many times? How many saves do they get?
You get 3 max.
That's a lot of saves.
After the 3.
I know people that barely give no saves. They barely even want you to talk about it. 3 saves is a lot. You're a good dude. But that's too many saves.
Like 6 or 10, he said 3 was a lot.
I don't know. Because, most people, don't go help at all because she go right back,
And that's a lot of everything I heard.
That's a lot of what people say, like they don't want to come at all. He said 3. That's 100.
I can explain.
But I did say sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters and close family is different versus just
Nah.
Maybe be your best friend from the sandbox too. And y'all 30
That's why you get 3. Because the first one, it happened so sudden. So you want to just oh, no, they won't do it again. I promise. He swear he won't. Then the second time is when they broke their promise and did it again. So now I got to not
So
hold
you seeing it from both sides. Like you want Brody to be good. Look him
No. But so the first time I give you a warning and advice. The second time I break in and throw a glass bottle over his head. And the third time I just call the police because I'm not coming back over there. I did the best I can with the first 2 times. So that's why you get 3. Because after the second time, if you go back, then I tried the best I could. I'm leaving it in the law's hands now.
That's about defense mechanisms, though. Do you know of any defense mechanisms you have developed since your domestic relationships?
Yeah, I know a few.
Do you think you could generalize any of them?
Can you? I forgot. My brain.
Generalize.
Yeah, any when you get that trigger moment, any actions you start to do?
Okay, so
not to bring up or something.
Soft girl era. Okay, this doesn't mean coddle, fragile masculinity, having at men. But there is a certain way where you deflect things and just make situations smaller. It's not okay to just be yelling and fussing, especially if it's your person. That's just how I feel about life, period, But I would say if you feel like it's going there, try to make it not say that that's too bad. But I just do things just in normal life just to feel big. I am already a tall person, but I just do things in life to just feel big, whether it's knocking tall or just, you know, I'm being bad at explaining this right now. But it's a way to not attract small-minded people. It's a way to not attract people that want to do things like that to you, you know? And then cutting it out your life immediately is important. Sorries are empty. Sorries are empty. They're just words, and it's a test. It's a test. Sorries are a test, and you accept them and throw them away. Like literally, sorries, no. If you let somebody apologize to putting their hands on you, they will definitely do it again because sorries are just so empty.
I'll say this without trying to make it seem like I'm defending an abuser at all, especially.
Because I just feel like abusers abuse.
You know what I'm saying?
More than once.
I want to say this.
It's never a one-time thing.
An abuser. I do want to say sorries are empty. Apologies are supposed to be you take account on the person's sorry. So if that person actually is truly sorry for what they are doing, you will see it in their actions. Like you said, sorries are empty. If they are not actually making themselves a better person for you, or even just themselves, that's when you are starting to see signs that you might have to leave. But I do have a comment again from Vincent that says, my dad was abusive to my mom, and I growing up, by the time I was 8, he had tried to kill me 3 times because he has a Zeus complex, or he believes he is immortal and that he'd kill him someday, mostly due to his father having the same issues. After that, I was bullied because I took a vow of peace while my mom went through the divorce. I wanted to break the cycle of violence. Eventually, I had no choice but to fight back.
And that's why they're so mad at our generation, because we're just choosing not to. Remember that I hate that was the advice to give, but you can just choose not to. Like, don't feed in it too much. Choose to forgive, choose to let go, choose to move on. And I had to learn that the hard way. It's okay to be strong, but
he even brings up his defense mechanisms. He
it's
said
just too much.
He let himself give in to violence and told himself that he was the good guy because they were the bullies. It's because of all that being angry makes him angry. I have
angry
PTSD
people make me so
that.
angry.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff to actually be angry about. Like, most people don't know that I am a domestic abuse survivor. My whole face got beat in. I had 7 stitches up my face, across my nose, and stuff that you couldn't stitch up all up and down the sides of my face. I didn't leave the house for months. I didn't pay rent for months. I didn't open the door, none of that, because I was just so messed up about life. And then I let that same person come in and out of my life, setting my house on fire, ripping my car apart, doing all types of stuff. And I was just taking it and forgiving and taking it, forgiving, and all types of stuff. And you can just choose to stop. Like, you can just choose to stop covering up stuff. You know, like neck and everywhere covered in scratches and bruises from just me choosing to love the wrong person. And it was me choosing that. I kept choosing it. Why? Why keep choosing it? But you wake up one day, whether it's in the hospital or your deathbed, but
It could just be the streets.
Yeah.
It could just be outside the front door of your own house.
And I was looking down on a certain level of domestic violence, which my producer, Ray, he was just talking about that. He was considering child abuse, what I would consider child abuse, you know, from mother to child, as domestic violence. I do know that most violence done within the household would be considered domestic violence. So that could fall under the same range. But I am the type of person that doesn't believe in triple charging people for stuff. Like, it's under this category, This is the set of charges you get. Don't be trying to give me domestic violence charges, child abuse charges, and all types of dumbass charges for something, you know, that all is really just the one thing. But yeah, I acknowledge it though, and I'm not like looking down on it like it doesn't happen.
Remember, we did just have a whole show series about a mother who abused her child medically, you know, for years.
Free gyps.
She's out of jail now. But just the fact that, you know, like, she had to murder her mom in order to get out of the situation. It was that bad.
That would still be child abuse.
It was child abuse and it was medical abuse. And then it was also, you know, because she fought back, how she fought back specifically, I should say. You know, now she got the charge instead of her mom. Yeah.
But they're never happy with how women fight back. Like that young woman who, she had a pimp since she was about 11 years old. And then she killed him. And then they put her in jail for all those years. He was sexually abusing her since she was a child. And the child killed a grown man. Y'all put her in jail. That's so messed up.
That court case as well.
I wish I could say her name. Somebody might know who that is, though.
Audience, do you guys remember the lady who killed her pimp that sexually trafficked her? If so, leave a comment or leave a text.
So, Zaire, if you were to be back into another abusive relationship and you actually did care about the person, would you try to use defensive, you know, steps to make the relationship better or for that person to grow with you? You are young, so let's say that those behaviors aren't too set in stone yet, you know? We would like to believe that, or is that terrible? Am I still a victim? I'm ready to forgive and stuff. But no, I'm strict, y'all. I'm strict. And sorries are empty. But how do you feel?
Try to short the question again.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, no, I don't. If you put your hands on anyone, you don't care about them. There is no point in what you did, because it should never have to come to that. If anything, I will leave you first. And I'll do it petty. You'll come back and I'll just be gone. You'll have a note. That's all you get. Yep.
A note?
And I'm going to send you every cell phone when I make it out the hood.
Well, before it gets that bad, these are just a few ways that you can recognize domestic violence. As mentioned, domestic violence can occur in a multitude of ways. Different abuse types include physical, emotional, financial, digital, sexual, whatever. Recognize the domestic violence is when it occurs and are crucial to stopping the cycle and finding a way to escape the abusive relationship. The list is not that extensive, but it can go in like a broad way as to what the behaviors are considered abusive. So I already went down the list. I'm just going to read a few more that just pop out at me. Forcing you to use drugs or alcohol, harming your children, of course, accusing you of cheating, isolating you from your friends or family, telling you that they're lucky to be with you, threatening to cheat on you, always needing to know where you are, make you feel threatened if you say no, demanding sex when you're sick, tired, or hurt, holding you down, hurting you with weapons during sex, forcing you to use birth control, keeping you pregnant, sabotaging your birth control methods, maxing out all your cards, stealing from you, limiting the hours you can work at work.
Say that louder.
Ooh. Limiting the hours you can work at work. Oh my gosh. Demanding explicit photos from you. Looks through your phone frequently without asking. Regular texts when you have to check up on them. Insisting on knowing all of your passwords. Whew. All of us are getting abused.
Can I make a statement on that list? Because, like,
add to it.
I'm a lover boy. But I just feel like if I can't go through your phone and just take mad pictures of myself, I don't want it. I don't like
taking pictures of yourself and going through the phone are different things.
But no, it's not.
You don't have to go through somebody's phone to take pictures.
I would want you to you come to do the same thing. How you know I want to go look at some of our old pictures? That's still classified as going through the phone, is it not?
That's true.
Exactly. I could be going through I can go into apps, log in on my stuff, do anything, but that's classified as going through the phone. And if I can't feel comfortable doing that, then that is something that means that's something suspicious, though. Because you should better feel comfortable. You can grab my phone.
Most people, or at least people with friends, most of us have like stuff in our phones that aren't even us sometimes, you know?
And some of us even have
like we're the keeper of secrets, and I saved it. And I can't accidentally share these secrets because somebody wants to go through my phone. Now I have to explain your secrets. That means I'm spreading your secrets. So like I have to keep my phone locked and keep everybody's secrets.
But asking is a different story. But just taking it, that's what the abuse comes in. Yes, you're taking it. And
that's why you can't touch my phone. It got secrets in it.
But you're taking it and you're looking through apps. You're looking through pictures, just apps, period. Most people will just go through text messages. That's where, a lot of people get in trouble, just from text messages. But you're going through, like, every single app, logging in, logging out, whatever. Yeah, that's abusive, especially if the person isn't even aware of it.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. If I suspect, I'm gonna let you watch me. I'm gonna go through everything. Indeed.
But you have permission, right?
No. Oh. If I'm suspecting you, I'm like, let me get that phone up off you, OG. You came back in here at 4:35.
That's permission. You said, let me get the phone off of you. You didn't just.
You was supposed to be back at 10:59. It's 4:35 in the morning. What was you?
No, he probably the type that's like, let me go to the bathroom right quick, and then all of a sudden you're like,
yep, I have done it.
You can't do all that.
Like where?
Done it, and it
okay.
Has been done to me.
So, with that being said, do you feel like most people are flawed?
Everybody's flawed.
What are some flaws you're willing to like put up with? What's some abuse you can take?
None. I'm not taking abuse.
Well, there's a long list of stuff. So you would like to be digitally abused at least, and
what do you? No, I would not like to be digitally abused.
Well, it seems like you're a digital abuser.
No, that is not true. I haven't done it recently. That was a while ago.
Yeah, with your ex, huh?
Yeah.
All right. If you guys want to phone in and join in on the convo, please let us know. Ray, do you have anything to throw out there?
Again, like I said, say it louder for the not letting your lover or partner, whatever you want to call that person, work. And
that's backwards though, because I want to go on trips, I want to go places, I want to eat sushi towers. So why go to work? Everybody goes to work.
But them calling you like the whole time, FaceTiming you the whole time.
But they also said not going to work enough is abuse too. Because, bro, why you don't want to help? That's abuse.
Yeah. Like, oh, no, you can't work more than 5 days a week. You can't work more than 6 hours a day. That's abuse. Bills got to
Let
paid.
People, everybody go to work.
You need to be home and loving on me. That's abuse. You need to be finding something else to do throughout the
So the only thing that's going to work is if we all work at Amazon together.
That's even more abusive.
Right. I feel like that's abusive. Working in the same place. Like, why you want to work at my job, babe? Like, that's abuse.
That job say we do not want in-job relationships. And if there are, they make you work different shifts. Because you are in a different mindset when your boo thing is right next to you in the cooking line, in the assembly line, or just, whatever other job you do.
The pay line, too, because we are intimately comparing our checks to each other.
Y'all be doing accounting right next door to each other, 2 pews next to each other, and that is just messing up your whole workflow.
We look around the corner like, make sure there's no dude back there. All right, that's good. We come back to your stuff.
Like, why? Work.
So Vincent says, in BCT, I took the blame for a lot of stuff I didn't actually do just to spare friends from abuse. I knew I could endure, but they couldn't.
So if your friend got caught cheating and you know his girlfriend go throw grits on him, you go say it was your stuff? Let him take them grits to the face.
I ain't gonna lie, if it's the homie, I can't do it.
It's the fall guy thing.
Because he done did it for me. Throw the grits on me. Come on. I'll rinse it off. That's the homie. I can't do it.
Whole grits. If somebody throwing grits, you better say who did it.
I ain't gonna lie.
You better say who did it. If I got the pot of grits,
if my nigga called
you
me
better
right
say who did
now,
it.
be like, bro, I need you to lie for me.
I'm
Only
happy
one
that's
person,
not abuse.
only one person I would do that for, because I know I done called him like,
Lashing
if I ain't
out
want to
is
get out,
not
like, bro, tell him, you know, we be back with her.
Now you can't hang out with him.
It be like that. Whole means about it. I mean, guys that you don't want to do it, girls do it too.
Sure do. They most definitely do. They do it the most.
So it's not a thing like just to one gender or sex, whatever you want to claim it to.
Because I know if my boy called me like, bro, she found a condom, I need to take the blame, and she hit me the phone, yeah, I'm gonna lie oh yeah.
If I was to walk in to like my boyfriend on the phone with some angry girl and a dude, and then you is telling them that it was your condom and you had left it there and da 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 da, hope they ready to see you get your butt beat.
What this?
Are we just talking about
Hold on, cause wait, why am I getting beat up for?
Because, like, let's say if you had a girlfriend and he had a girlfriend, and now you on the phone taking blame for your homie for some lies for his girlfriend, trying not to call everybody N's and B's, but for his girlfriend. So you're saying like that's your condom or whatever, and then your girl walk in and she hear you saying that's your condom somewhere,
but, all right,
and you go immediately get smacked down.
Why you hit?
Girls are just better liars. That's all.
But no, look at it like this. Cause me, right? Like say for example, I'm telling.
Yeah, he would get that lie up. Okay.
Please let me talk. My turn now. Say for example, I'm not lying. Like I carry a condom in my wallet all the time. So what if it actually is a wrapped condom on the floor? You're like, bro, you left your condom, and then like, what color? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's mine.
What color?
Oh God, what pack is it? What size? Yeah, that's mine.
Not safe at all.
It's mine. So the color, you know, condoms come in gold packs, black packs, blue and silver packs. Come on now.
No.
So yeah, I'm like, yes, man. I left it the last night after the game night. Oh God, I get that. So I'm gonna still get beat up for telling my girl I lost the last condom we had. Then what?
Like
I don't get no care.
Girls just sad. Girls are just very liars.
So they bound to do it more, exactly. And then it sounds believable. Okay, she probably is over there watching shirtless dudes on TV. I don't really care. Like,
it'd be real shirtless dudes there.
Right? See, look. You can't trust nothing they say. That's so it all. Because I'm thinking they over there watching I'm thinking they over there watching Magic Mike Exhale. She filling up on somebody Magic Mike Exhale.
Magic Mike.
In 3D.
Quadruple came to the house.
And she filling up on his Exhale. Like,
she wasn't lying, okay?
When I come home relaxed, ready to cook, okay?
She wasn't lying. She did.
I'm going to pull that scene from movie. Let me smell your coochie.
Magic Mike came.
It's going to smell like coochie.
Okay? His name was actually Magic Mike. She wasn't.
No. I'm going to hit like, let me smell your coochie. Come here. Let me smell your neck. Let me smell everything.
Okay,
if
so.
you smell like cologne or sex.
You know what I fear? It's something called gateway domestic violence. That's when y'all start, lightly hitting each other, or when they start, like little hits and little face smacks, or even gateway domestic violence can happen during sex first. Like, that's like he just slapped you super hard and you took it, so he knows that you can take it.
I hear that.
Oh my gosh, it's going there. Pause. But gateway domestic violence is real, and that's usually
so, I got a question then. I was in high school. My friend David, he said he was like, and of course it's a girl. Let me know if this is domestic violence. She asked him to punch her in the ribs. And he did it. So is that domestic violence?
That was consensual, but I would still consider it like, gateway. Cause like, who knows? Like now I know you can take hard ones to the ribs. Like, why is you crying? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Are we playing?
That was consensual, okay?
This is terrible. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's real.
Say the same way during the slap though.
Same.
And we're not going to have a sex talk today, okay? But
no, but it's all gateway. It's all gateway.
In consent.
It's either you don't want to introduce that or you do.
The person said yes.
Mm-hmm.
The person is in their right mind when they said yes, and they asked and they accepted.
So you can't complain when I really want to punch you in your face.
But have you ever accidentally hit somebody too hard during?
No.
Listen, that's not my field.
Okay.
That's not my field. Now,
I can't breathe.
still,
Right,
everything's consensual. Outside of the consensual, that's when things can be considered abuse. The person didn't ask to be punched while they're cooking chicken.
Do you hear the tone of my man's voice, though? He turned into Elmo for this. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
He said, ew. We can hear the freaky in your voice. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, nobody asked me to cook chicken. That's all I'm saying.
My God,
I got
sir.
a question for you now.
No, this is about domestic violence.
This is a domestic violence question.
Okay.
So, would you consider, what's it called, vocal to be domestic violence?
Yeah, verbal abuse.
No, not like that. Not like really saying stuff to try to hurt your feelings, like playing. You feel me? But then it bounces back and forth. So would you consider that? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Those memes that you see every day when they happen on each other, and then now everybody's feelings hurt. All gateway.
But that's also, mean girling, with your person. That could be a part of like flirting. But that all depends. But if you take all of this stuff away, all of a sudden, what type of relationship do you even have? But that's terrible if we're all used to trauma.
It's cool to play. There are times where you do have to communicate about what you don't like about the other person. And, that person has to either accept that you don't like that about them and fix it, or be like, love me for who I am, and now you have a choice to move on or stay with that person who was thinking all day.
So, on a serious note, you guys are both men, and I'm sure you guys have seen your share of women, both strong and broken. Is there any advice that you would give people talking to someone or in love with people who have dealt with a lot of trauma or deep abuse in their life?
Therapy.
Therapy, period.
Therapy, period.
Fuck that. No.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
Fudge that. No. So, what I would say, let me take some. So, why be my that?
So, Jesus already do that.
No, listen. Jesus can't do what I do. Shush. What I mean is, I know it hurts. I know it's hard. But don't think for a minute you got to walk down your road alone. Because trust me, if you fall or slip, I'm here to catch you.
How would someone give you their trauma? But because I do not believe in trauma dumping. Because I don't like that, because I don't believe that you are your past.
And the very title, hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people, hurt people. Why am I pouring pain into somebody? That's abuse.
Well,
showing people your scars all the time about what type mud and puddles you went through, that's abusive.
Reminding them why they're hurting. And why
reminding them why you're hurting. That's abusive too.
Reminding them why you should coddle them and crutch on them right now because of their pain. Professionally,
terrible.
They need to talk to somebody. They need to make sure they know how to process their hurt. They need to be able to heal from their hurt. You can only.
But most people ain't gonna take it like that. Because what makes you think somebody that's been through that wants to sit there and hear opinions? That's all a therapist is gonna give you. An opinions and a medical prescription. Am I wrong? They not made to give actual things that's gonna help you move. They gonna try, but they gonna go off
or put you in jail, or put everybody in jail.
But they gonna go off how you go about the situation.
I feel that.
And the exact word will be I don't know. I
See, I
don't
was
know
like,
what
therapy, that's it.
I don't know what you've been through, but how I would do it, that's what the citizens are going to use. And then it's going to be coming from their perspective because they think they know how it feels when they don't. That's why I said no therapy. Because a therapist is made to give you things that could have helped, but could have helped them in their situation. Now it's going to help you now.
I hear you completely. And I'm not even in a technical disagreement or more of a full disagreement, but it's also you have to talk to the right therapist. There are therapists that don't understand your struggle, understand your culture, understand your upbringing. You have to talk to the right ones. There are literally, since we're all black in here, there are literally all types of black therapists that want to talk to those specific black people that have gone through the same stigma that they have gone through and help them get through it in a professional and healthy manner. Now, if you're talking to a white person that makes more than $500,000 a year,
They will look at you like you.
yeah, they're
Why
going to
didn't you
say
leave?
whatever they're going to say, and you just got to take it, as law because you just didn't know that person was the wrong person for you.
And that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Hurt people, but don't be that hurt person that is pouring out and putting out the light of everybody around you. The same way you looked at this podcast, go to Safari and get a helpline. Call it, pour out on those people, and then walk throughout the world, just feeling a little lighter.
Go dance in the
Baby
rain.
steps.
Helps. The rain heals.
And thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for letting me pry a little bit. I really appreciate you.
Yep.
And shout out to
It
the
was good being here.
producer. It's always a blast talking to y'all. Until next time.